Hello lovelies and welcome back to the Lumenwood Gardens. Welcome back to Let's Replay Bloodborne. We're about to commit some vandalism and some desecration. Hello. Lovely, lovely. Yes, we're about to desecrate the healing church quite badly. If you do recognise that, that's where we fought Vicar Amelia and the Crow of Cainhurst. A call beyond. Ooh, that's going to be useful. Oh, that's going to be lovely, actually. A Call Beyond is a beautiful weapon. Hello! It does some pretty awful things. Does a Call Beyond. It's an arcane device. And it's fitting that we should find it here, near the most arcane boss in the entire game. Right. And look. Oh my god. Do you remember Alfred said that when the Scholars of Byrgenwerth went down into the Pthumerian dungeons, the Chalice dungeons essentially, they found a holy medium? That's not entirely true. They found that. They found a great one, actually in the Chalice dungeons, left behind from ancient Pthumeria when the others ascended. We don't know why it was left behind, whether it was, I don't know, diseased or faulty or something. I think I'm going to call an ally for this one. But this is it, and it's from this thing that they derived the healing blood. So the curse comes from this thing. We don't know whether it was intentional, whether this thing has somehow been influencing the healing church for its own purposes, or whether the healing church have just been keeping it a prisoner here. It's hard to say, but this is a great one. This is Ebrietas, daughter of the cosmos, and the most Lovecraftian creature arguably in this entire game. Look at it. I mean, it's so Lovecraftian it's hard to tell quite what it is, isn't it? And yeah, wake up! Here we go! That is Ebrietas, daughter of the cosmos. Beautiful creature. Absolutely beautiful. And very tough. Very tough boss indeed. I'm just going to give it a run around if I can. Trying to keep out of her range. There we are. If I can keep on her back, then she can't really hurt me. Or rather, she can't do me like immense damage. Not yet, anyway. Oh, ow, she knocked me. Oh, well done. You used her own tendrils against her. Well, there's a certain irony there. Oh, she doesn't like it. Haha. She is an amazing creature, this. Listen to the music. The music gives her such presence. Oh, she got me. She got me. Oh no, phew, I thought she devoured me then. She can do that, by the way. She's now going to switch to an arcane form. And this is very tough. I need to get out of the way. Because she's going to arcane. Oh, no! I call bullshit. I call bullshit. Yeah, she can kill you in one hit with that. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. But we definitely have a tactic there, I think. Well, my dearios, here we are once again outside the lair of Ebrietas, the daughter of the cosmos. This is... Oh, I love this boss fight so much. It's bloody hard. She's kicking my ass at the moment, I'm telling you. But I just... See? She's kicking my backside with her front side. But I love this boss fight so much. What it pretends, what it means. I mean, she's a totally optional boss. It's so easy to miss her. I did when I first played it. Completely. I didn't even know she existed, and I wouldn't have were it not for Let's Plays of Bloodborne. I would have had no idea. And that is incredible, because she's so significant to the background. I mean, This creature is what's behind the healing church. Look, you see those wing-like structures on her back? The healing church garb looks like that. It actually has those wings. Both the white and the healing church garb have those wings. And you know, this is the creature that the blood comes from. The healing blood itself comes from this monster. She's behind pretty much everything. Yharnam wouldn't have existed. It wouldn't have come to be without her, you know? It certainly wouldn't have come to be the power that it is without her. Like, culturally, it... Oh, get it there! Oh, fuck, she's gonna do her thing now. Oh! Come on! Come on! Yeah, I can do that too. Not that it does much good, I can tell you. Right, we need to be careful now. She can do some attacks that can kill us in one go. Some very nasty arcane shenanigans she can do now. Oh, fuck! Oh, she nearly had me then. Can you hear that noise? The arcaneness that's going on about her. Oh, fuck, this is bad. Oh, here we go. Oh, that can frenzy me. That's the healing blood. That's actually the blood that she's spraying at me. Oh, here we go. Hate this. Hate this. Hate this attack. Alright, you witch. Come on. I need to watch out for her arcaneness because she can do me a number. She really can. Come on. Oh. And if she chooses to chuck, she can kill me in one go, which is not good. What's she doing? What are you doing, Ebrietas? Oh fuck, frenzy? No, no, not good. Not good. The frenzy's gonna take all my health. Fuck. Not good. Oh, no. You hideous monster. Oh, here we go again. Oh, God, if that hits you, you die, basically. It's such a... Oh, no, you don't. She was going to embrace me then and try and send me mad with her bizarre affections. Weren't you, Ebrietas? And... Oh, she's nearly done. If I can just survive a little longer. No. Oh, that was close. That was close. There she goes, the daughter of the cosmos, the creature behind the healing church, the font of blood healing, the thing that may in fact have been controlling the healing church from on high, that certainly was the source of its corruption. Done. Kind of the heart of Yharnam. Gone. I mean, my God. The destruction that we're wreaking here, it's like we're clearing out the mythology, isn't it? It's like we're purging Yharnam of everything corrupt. Now, this is curious. Look at this. This is the altar of despair, and it's Rom. Oh, it looks like Rom anyway. It's a creature, it's a fossilized creature that looks like it went through the same process as Rom. And I can offer... You remember Annalise, the Queen of the Vile Bloods that Alfred killed? I can offer her flesh to it, which is kind of weird. Time flows in reverse for this scrap of flesh. So, if I now go and visit Her Majesty, Queen of the Vile Bloods, she should be alive again. Well, insofar as she was alive at all. I mean, she is a vile blood. She'll be alive again, or she'll be animate again. Totally optional boss, but it is so significant to the background. I love the ambiguity of it as well. Is Ebrietas controlling the healing church? Is she a prisoner of the healing church? Are they just using her? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I've got the grade is chalice now as well, so I can actually make another chalice dungeon if I've got the materials to do so, which I may or may not. Let's have a look. No, I need more ritual blood and I need more arcane haze to make this one, which is hardly surprising. That's a very low one. That's a very low chalice dungeon indeed. There's some very nasty stuff down there. I may be able to buy some of the stuff, actually. What do I need? That's ritual blood. That's ritual blood 1. That's no good. That's no good. It's not the right type of stuff. Arcane haze, I can use the haze extractor, actually. I've actually got that, so I can use that. I may be able to buy some more interesting materials here. What can I get? Pearl slug, bloodshot eyeball. Yeah, that's interesting. Any more huntery stuff? Maria's stuff, that's cool. Okay, well, let me repair my weapons, because I'm sure they've had enough of bonking Ebrietas around. There we are. Blood gem fortification? Have we got anything fun we can do with this? Anything that can make us a wee bit stronger, maybe? Oh yes, actually, bloody hell. This sword is going to be insane, which is no bad thing. Considering that its wielder is totally insane, you know. No bad thing at all, really. Nope, I think that's it for that one. What about Zaverly Gig? Anything better here? No. Lots of things that add different effects and whatnot, but it's generally not as good because it puts our damage down, and you know, damage is key. Oh fuck! Oh, hello. Hello. Yes, better. Much better. Very nice. Anything else? No, just stuff that puts different effects on. Oh, hello. There we are. Bloody hell. Yeah, we're getting to that point where our weapons are just getting ridiculous now, which is all to the good, obviously. We should have a few more of these now as well. Yeah, nice. Nice, my loves. Okay, let's go see Annalise, shall we? Let's go back to... oh, where is it now? It's this one, I think. Yes, Legarius, Vile Blood Queen's Chamber. That's it. That's the one we want. And now Annalise will be alive again. Yay! I don't know why I got so excited about that. She's not really that big of a deal, to be honest. There she is! All back and spick and span and safe and sound. Hello! How you doing?
Closest of kin, bearer of our blood.
That's right.
I welcome thee.
Yay!
What is thy wish?
I'll offer a blood drag. I think I've only got... Oh, I've got 3. Yes, offer.
Thy gift pleases us.
Oh, good. I'm most
Let
pleased.
This reward be thine.
Oh, what are you going to give me?
Indulge thyself in our tainted blood.
Delicious. Oh dear. That doesn't sound that great, actually, to be honest. Deep... Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
Await thy return.
Thank you so much, Annalise.
Honor of Canehurst.
You know, if they do another Bloodborne game, and I'm sure they will eventually, maybe they should base it around Canehurst, because I like Canehurst a lot, but you don't really get to learn much about it as such. You know that it was created by a rogue scholar from Bergenworth who took some of the blood and brought it to Canehurst, and it had a very peculiar effect, and that's pretty much it. You don't know a great deal about it, which is a shame. Okay, my loves, what should we do now? I suppose there's not a great deal to do. We could go and explore a little bit. We definitely could go and explore a little bit. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. We could try Lawrence again. Lawrence is a pain in the arse. We could definitely try that again. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. I think we're going to go to the Astral Clock Tower. I think that's what we're going to do. back to the astral clock tower, and we're going to continue the nightmare. Fair warning, it gets bloody hard from this point. It really does. It gets pretty insane, but also really visionary. You really get to see like how the levels and layers of the metaphysics of this game work from this point on. Let's go have a look, shall we? I love this so much. Now, of course, this was a tower, so if we walk out here, shouldn't we technically... Oh. But this was in the sky, wasn't it? And indeed it is. It is in the sky. Do you remember when we were in the Nightmare of Mensis and we saw, if you look closely, you can see the masts of ships rising through the fog. There they are, look, and there's the diseased sun. And if we look down there, through the water, there's rooftops. That's Yharnam. That's the Hunter's Nightmare and Yharnam. It's as though the layers of dreaming build up on one another. The layers of existence are piled up on top of one another, and we're ascending through layers and levels of nightmare and memory and experience to somewhere, to something. I don't quite know what, my loves. It's so weird. This is the heart of the Healing Church's sins. Look, there's a coffin out there. It's also the heart of Byrgenwerth's sins. This is where... Oh, hello. Madman's knowledge. This is where they first encountered the Great Ones. It's where they discovered what the Great Ones are, this village. And this is so Innsmouth, isn't it? This is where the Lovecraftianism really goes nuts. Hello.
Blasphemous murderers, blood-crazed fiends.
Ooh, hello, sir.
Atonement for the wretches. By the wrath of Mother Goss.
Significant.
Mercy for the poor wizened child.
Also significant.
Oh, please.
It's such a distorted, bizarre
Atonement
thing.
for the wretches. Lay the curse of blood upon them and their children, and their children's children forevermore.
Interesting.
Wretched blood will plunge each child into a lifetime of misery.
For what they did, for what Byrgenwerth did when they came here. And believe me, it's terrible. They really did something awful here. Beyond, like, the massacres, oh, that's full of worms, and look at the barnacles and things. It's gross. But it's so Innsmouth, isn't it? This is what, like, and then, do you recognize the symbol? It's the hunter's symbol, look. Hanging upside down, it's infested with worms. Look, the glowing worms. Ew, yeah? Very cool, right? Very cool. Righty-ho. Now we're gonna delve into the depths of the fishing hamlet, and from here, my loves, oh boy does it get hard. We are going to have to approach this very methodically, very, very carefully, because if you don't, you die. Over and over and over. Yes, fishmen, of course. Of course there are fishmen. I mean, this is a giant H.P. Lovecraft homage. Of course there are fishmen. What else did you expect? This is like what Innsmouth would have become if it was just left to its own devices, right? Oh my god. Corpse is infested with glowing worms. Nice. Ew. Screamy McScreamy there. Nah. Yes, they are quite tough, but as long as we keep our heads, we should be fine. And stop whiffing, you know, we should be alright. Well, you two have very kindly lined up, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Yeah, they've got a long range, so we need to be careful. Look at how deformed they are and barnacled. I love it. Love it to bits. But yeah, basically, the Scholars of Bergenworth, along with some hunters and members of the Healing Church, came here to this fishing hamlet because they realised that it bounded the sea of... It's the sea from which the Great Ones come, so it's the Sea of Dreams, effectively. It's the Sea of Potential. And they realised that these guys, the members of this fishing hamlet, had somehow managed to call down Great Ones and make communion with them. But rather than, you know, ask them how they did it, or help them, or whatever, of course they took the violent route, massacred everyone in the fishing village, conducted hideous experiments upon them, as you'd imagine. Right, we've got to be careful here, because there's a shaman over there, and look, he's calling horrible stuff. We need to be very careful there. He needs to die first. There's also a giant fishing thing. A fish giant in a moment, and he's very tough. Fortunately, the Holy Moonlight Sword is really making short work of them. Now, believe it or not, ladies and gents, you see that well there? Down that well is the hardest part of the game. Not even kidding. That well is the hardest part of the game. I'm not even going to bother with it. I'll show you what's down there. I am not killing what's down there, though. Not a chance in hell, my loves. It's just hideous, that place. It really is. He's trying to lead me towards the giant. Look, that's why he won't attack. He's being sneaky. There's the giant. Oh yeah, that's right. They're almost whale or shark-like, these things, but I have a way of chintzing him. They're very tough. They're very hard to kill if you fight them fairly. But there's no reason why you should fight them fairly. Use the landscape. You can't get in here, so... Also, they're tougher than most bosses, these things. So, you just don't want to fight them. If you don't have to, just don't. See? Look at the damage he did. You see? Just don't bother. They're amazing creatures. I mean, they look fantastic. But there's no reason to fight them fairly. Isn't that lovely? Down he goes. Now, down there, there's two of them. And one of them is armed with a really big harpoon. And he's next to impossible. They are such pains. I've only defeated them, I think, once or twice in all the times I've played this game. I'll show you when I've cleared this area out a little bit. But it's insane. It's absolutely insane, that area. But you get a nice weapon if you do defeat them. I can't remember, it's the Shikage or the Rakuyo or something like that. It's some sort of blood blade, I can't quite remember which one. Gotcha! Ooh, look at the ones with forks. Yummy! Where's Captain Birdseye when you need him? Yeah, that's right. I'll turn you all into processed fish fingers. I love this place. It's got such atmosphere, and it's so different from everywhere else. Oh, fuck. Aha! Gotcha. Lovely. Good place to level up as well. Lots and lots of blood echoes to be had here. That utter bastard will keep chucking bombs at you. So worth killing. Definitely worth killing. Is there another one down there? Oh, yeah, I thought there was. Hello. With your knives and forks. Getting ready for some sort of meal, are you there? What else? It's not going to be me, I can tell you that. Now then, what else do we have to do? There's lots of like little secrets around here we need to be careful of. Hello, you. There are also, believe it or not, I mean it's so weird, but there are also fish dogs. There are these weird sort of Piscean things that... Oh, look, another one came out of the dirt. It came out of the muck. They do that as well. They hide underneath the filth and come back up, which is annoying. Oilen. Now, if you're not careful, if you leave them alive, you come here, pick this up, and they chuck bombs and blow this whole area sky high, which you don't want. Yeah, it's just a giant homage to Innsmouth. It's the Shadow over Innsmouth. I mean, this whole game is Lovecraft inspired, but here it's just going super overt with it. Lovely. I mean, it's a bit more subtle than Innsmouth, or rather, Innsmouth is a little bit more subtle than this. This is like full-blown Dagon madness. But it's still very much Lovecraft. It's very much Lovecraft, this. Right, there's a shortcut to open up here, and we need to do it. Because if we don't, well, it will go ill for us. I think I can hear a Scrabbly somewhere. Somewhere? Where's the ladder? Ah, there it is. So if we kick that down, there we are. There's also, can you hear a bell? I can hear a bell. That probably bodes ill. Bells are rarely good news. For us, anyway. We need to be careful. There's a very particular type of the fish people who hang around on the ceiling. And they can eat you, so we need to be very careful. Like that one, for example. And there's one behind me! Fuck! No, he isn't. I don't know why I thought there was one behind me, but I did. Yeah, need to be very careful. Yes, I saw ya. Don't you dare! Oh, he's got me. Fuck. Watch what he does. Hammer, 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 hammer. Yeah, unpleasant. Thank you very much for that little bit of violation. You know, I know, I'm a hunter, so I deserve it, but even so, come on. I'm here trying to unearth the sins of... Oh, hello. The harrowed garb. That's interesting. That's what Simon's wearing. Our pal Simon. Bloodstone chunk! Lovely. Right, where are we? Oh, we're here. Okay, cool. Okay, we've got loads of blood echoes. Loads of them. Which is why I'm only gonna go down the ladder. I am not fighting these things. Look at this. It's like a pit of the worms. Oh, can you hear that? Oh, fuck! Yeah. That's what's going to drop down and try and kill us, basically. And that is a winter lantern. This is insane. You have to fight that one and another one as well. I'm not doing it. So, yeah. I may come back and give that a go, but it won't be now, I can tell you. It will not be now. I'm going to go and do this area. Yeah, these guys have got spears in their backs, and they pull them off and chuck them at you, which is nice, isn't it? You missed! Ooh. That's nice. Here's the dogs, here's the dogs. They've got all the movesets of dogs, but they're fish. Look, and they're pains, just like all the dogs. Shut up! Fish dog, dog fish. A frog. Yeah, it's a frog. Or a fog. Or a dish? I don't know. There are lots of these here, and they need taking out. Don't you, lovely? You know, I feel bad about this, I really do. I mean, these guys have suffered enough. The reason they're all fishy and Piscean is because of what the Healing Church did to them in the first place, or rather what Bergenworth did to them in the first place. So, you know. Oh, they've seen me. Come on. Oh, you bastards. Takes off a lot of health, that does. Right, you first then. Doggo first. Look at their faces. They're like deep sea fish, you know, like from the Marianas Trench. Hello, you. Aha! Yeah, his whole business is to try to lead you into the way of these things so they can chuck stuff at you. Isn't it lovely? There's also another one of those fish giants up here. Ow! Well, that was below the belt. I can hear a bell. I don't like that. Bells, bells mean no good here. They mean no good. Right, you see the shaman? He's got to die. Oh, fuck. I got caught there. That's not good. Oh, come on! Oh, no, 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 no! No, 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 no! Bad fish giant, leave me alone. Bad fish giant, and bad fish ghosts as well, leave me alone. Oh, fuck, there's the giant. And he's got an anchor, which makes him a pain in the fucking arse. The ones with the anchors, I have never, ever figured out what the moveset is for them. They are pains. Usually your best bet is to run past them and not bother. That is usually the best thing to do. Or catch them in a loop. That's another thing you can do. Lead them away. Lead them into a place where they get stuck. That works. I'm actually in that predicament myself at the moment. Where's he gone? Come on. Come on. Where'd you go? Are you stuck? If you're stuck, that's going to be the best thing ever. Oh, you're not stuck, are you? Oh, you are? Oh, that's nice. He can still do you some bloody damage, though. You need to be careful. Oh, he's not stuck. Fuck. Oh, yeah, he can do that too, so... I'm going to lead him back to the house where I fought the other one, if I can. Because that's a very good defensive position. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't back off. No, 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 no. Don't back off. You coward. Utter coward. Come on. I wonder if I can do it here, actually. Can I do it here? Can I get him stuck here? I bet I can. Come on. Look how tough he is. Look how tough he is. It is insane. Insane, my loves. Those things are tougher than most bosses in the game. And as I say, I've never figured out a good way of taking them down. Not ever. Anywho. That went well. That went very well. I need to get those blood echoes back. Like... really need to get them back. Of course everything's reset now, so this is going to be a son of a bitch. Like the big dude, he's round here. Look, there he is. Hello, lovely. How are you? Oh, and the shaman. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, you know. This is bad. It almost makes that shortcut pointless, really. Because you may as well just kill everything, you know? You may as well just clear the area out, because they're going to kill you anyway, if you don't. So, just do it again, you know? Isn't that right, lovely? Commit genocide again, that's the advice, isn't it? Another PC genocide. That's the way to go, that's the ticket. Hey! Dear me. I love it when they bunch up like this. It makes it so much easier to just slaughter them all. Tell you what, if I do all this again, my blood echoes are going to be insane. Off the charts mental. Like this one, he's not doing anything. He's just staring and we're going to kill him. So unfair, isn't it? So unfair. Meh. Right, let's kill the shaman. Because the shaman is just going to be a pain in the arse otherwise. Off you go. Oh, fuck! Oh, arcane damage. Not nice. Oh yes, by the way, that ability he was using, we can get it. It is possible for us to use it, which is kind of cool, really, isn't it? Right, where did my blood echoes go? They were over here, weren't they? So one of these arseholes is bound to have them. Isn't that right? Arsehole number 1. What about you? Arsehole number 2! No? Arsehole number 3. No? Or could it be arsehole number 4? Actually, where are they? I'm getting a bit worried now. Where are my blood echoes? Oh, you bastard! You don't have them. Oh dear. Oh, this would be terrible. If I'd lost all those blood echoes, that would be really bad, actually. Oh well. It is the nature of the game, I suppose. Oh no, there they are. Right, my loves. Got those back. Etc. Right, I'm back where I'm supposed to be, I suppose. Or is... What the... Who? Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. I was wondering who was making that terrible noise. My lovely friend. Ew. Aha! Aha! Dear me, the weather's absolutely terrible here, isn't it? Is it always this grim? God, it's like being in... Well, basically, name any British seaside village. Skegness, let's go with that. That's basically what it's like. Right, so you're just going to keep doing that, aren't you? Until I come up and fight you, so... Look at the coral on their backs, isn't that cool? They've just gone wildly inventive with these creatures. Wildly inventive and made them very, very interesting. I've got to admit, I love it. I love every element of this. Right. You die. And then I run like fucking buggery up here so I don't get blatted. Hey, there's the lantern. Oh my god, you bastard. Right, my loves. Yeah, that's right. I lit the lantern. Fucker. Yeah. I'm just going to leave him out there now, just throwing a paddy. When next we come back... Will you be quiet? I'm trying to talk to the lovelies. When next we come back, my loves, we'll, well, maybe we'll have a go at him. Maybe we'll try him. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just delve deeper into the fishing village. Until then, my loves, bye-bye!